Gather around, Island lovers. It's Demi and Jasmine with your Fire Pit Chat, your daily dose of all things Love Island. This episode is brought to you by Drowsy. Drowsy is the perfect eye mask. We talk a lot about how Drowsy eye masks block 100% of sleep-interrupting light, but we don't emphasize enough it's anti-aging. And isn't that what us gals are always aiming for, to look younger than we are? So slip into the Drowsy sleep cocoon and pillow your eyes with the purest padded silk. Their best-selling colors have been given an edge with white piping that adds extra glamour and luxury to the range. They're here for a limited time, so don't snooze on these beauties. Go to us.drowsysleepco.com/firepitchat and use promo code firepitchat for 10% off your perfect sleep. That's us.drowsysleepco.com/firepitchat and use code firepitchat for 10% off. The eye masks are...
This is the new line.
Oh my gosh. And it's in that midnight blue color that I got with the white around it. It's so chic, you guys.
I know. I'll post a photo in the video. They just launched the new, that's what they're calling it, Pipe Dreams to Reality. So cute.
Pipe Dreams. Oh my God.
And so chic.
So
it would have
chic.
matched my PJs perfectly.
Oh, yeah. They are like those, you know, those PJs that are like the set that have the white outline.
Every day.
Oh, it's so good. And it's the summer of sleep.
Oh my God. Wait, like my black and white PJs with that black and white mask.
Amazing.
I'm gonna have like a whole drawer of drowsy masks.
Which one tonight? But I will say, because we were talking about it the other day, how we washed ours.
Yeah.
And I took mine out of the wash and it washes perfectly. Because I'm one of those people that washes my sheet once a week. And included in my sheets is my eye mask.
Great.
And they can handle it.
They really can. I was very surprised at that. Because, you know, like when like something, I was worried it would fuck up the shape and all that.
And the padding inside. You know how sometimes you wash an eye mask and it gets like weirdly clumpy?
Yes.
Yeah, this one didn't.
Like a comforter.
Exactly. It's like washing a comforter. But
it's always a risk.
Always. But I gotta take the risk.
We took the risk for you.
Yeah. And there's no risk.
They also just like relaunched their candles, which is called like Drowsy Sleep. Like it's like set the mood for like the best sleep. And it's like black candle, gold writing. It just looks so chic. I'm like tempted to.
I might have to get myself one.
I know.
Sounds nice. I love that's full relaxation mode.
You had me at perfect sleep. Like
seriously, anything that's
sexy term. Like sold.
Nothing turns me on like some sleep.
Oh my God, literally. We could have used our Drowsy eye mask during this episode tonight.
Yeah, honestly, I was half paying attention. Yeah. It was bringing nothing to the table.
I was going to tell you that you probably didn't even need to watch the episode. And
I kind of wish I just sat here and you just like explain. Like all you had to do was give me structure and I could just like go off of that. Because there was really nothing to be seen here.
No, and someone tweeted it perfectly. Like this could have been an unseen bits.
Quite literally.
Yeah. But okay, first of all, I want to do a disclaimer here because we are talking and these are our opinions on our podcast. You don't need to have hatred for us. You don't need to get mad if we don't agree. Send me the link to your podcast and we will listen to your viewpoint. And this is why I'm like, I brought on 5 different people so that I could ask them what the hell you think. Because am I wrong? Like, are we wrong? Are we missing something? But like people just like got so mad that like they get mad if we defend Scott. They get mad if we're fucking standing up for Scott. Like here's where I land at Scott. Innocent until proven guilty.
Right.
And he hasn't done anything.
I'm just like, I feel like we've been trying to play devil's advocate on both sides. Like we say Scott's in the wrong and then we play devil's advocate. Maybe he's not in the wrong. And you know what the great thing about opinions are? Is it's not legally binding. Right. You know what I mean? Like I'm just talking out of my ass. Exactly. I don't know these people at the end of the day.
And we admit when we're wrong.
100% of the time.
And for 3 months, we took some major heat about Ron and Lana.
And guess what? We were right.
And I don't see those people apologizing to us.
Right. Where are you guys?
No,
we're not coming to you with the pitchforks.
Exactly. We're not.
Our bots aren't blowing your stuff up with hate.
Exactly.
No, we can't get too serious here. We are all here to talk about a reality show with people that just want to get famous. We're seeing bits of their lives. We're seeing even less of their lives because it's edited to whatever the producers want us to think.
Exactly.
All the good, there was like some quote from a producer on The Bachelor that said like, the person you love the most, who everyone loves, they're not as great as they seem. And the worst person who everyone hates isn't as bad as they seem. Like, these people are being edited. We are just trying to form opinions based on what we have. And it's all about perspective.
You know what that's called? It's called art.
Right. Like, I'm sorry, we're artistes.
It's subjective. We're both all staring at the same fucking painting and we come out with all different perspectives. I'm not going to hate you for saying that. I'm just going to call you out and say you're wrong.
Right. And people are nuanced. Like, what we say in one episode, maybe we're going to change our mind because people are layered.
Which we usually do.
You know, we can't make blatant statements on these people. I'm sure people in Scott's real life hate his guts. And I'm sure people in Scott's real life love his guts. Like,
right.
Ask Scott's grandma what she thinks about him. I think it's going to be different than Scott's enemy.
So true. But interesting point is someone said that the Islanders that have come out of the villa say nothing but good things about Scott.
Okay, and that's proof to me that he's not evil.
Right.
So why are we getting in trouble? People are upset about what?
I think the Scott haters are mad that we are saying he's not that bad.
Okay, but the other day we got in trouble for saying he's bad.
Exactly.
Right?
Honestly, I'm confused at this point. And so I don't even know what they're talking about because I don't even have an opinion on Scott. I don't know. This is why every single guest came on. I was like, the first question I asked them was, what's your opinion on Scott? Because I can't figure him out and I want to know what other people are thinking. So let's have a freaking conversation about it.
Scott's an enigma wrapped in a riddle.
No, literally.
And cash.
And I'm honestly tired of decoding him.
No, yeah. And are these people listening to the whole episodes? Because I feel like in one whole episode, we go from one side to the other with Scott. And
they must be new. They must be just coming in and seeing when we're on a good day or a bad day with him. Like, it depends on the day. Just follow every episode and you'll get something you like out of us.
So what are we on today with Scott? Good or bad? Indifferent?
Innocent until proven guilty.
Yeah.
I can't tell you that I've seen anything. I haven't seen anything.
Mm-hmm.
Why, if Scott was such a dick, why haven't they edited him? They've edited Mitch. Weird.
Yeah.
So why aren't they editing Scott if there's something wrong? But why does everyone hate Scott? Why is, you know what I'm saying? Like, and even someone said that Scott was telling Abby that he was the happiest before Casa. Remember when Whitney and Catherine and Scott were so close?
Right.
But like, where's Whitney? Why does Whitney hate Scott? Because Catherine does. We just didn't get the line of where they hate him. But I think like everybody loves Scott that he might actually stay in this next vote.
Yeah, I don't know.
They're like, can't believe we have to vote this 19-year-old just so Scott is still in. To me, I think he should just leave. He is doing nothing. Like,
yeah. It's too close to the end for Scott to stay. And he really looks desperate. Like, he really is just grasping at straws. And it's sad to see.
I can't believe, like, Abby called him out like that during that game.
I'm glad she did, though, because I'm like, at least we know where Abby stands.
Yeah.
Because she could be playing that little, like, I don't know.
Like, what did Whitney say? Well, that would...
So maybe there's some truth to that.
No. When Abby said it...
Oh, she said it's over for all of them. She's like, that's the end of it.
That's the end of them.
Yeah.
Which is why weren't, like, Scott and Amber, like, the hosts? Why was Whitney and Locken? I can't get his name now.
I don't know. I'm not going to attempt it. I can't get anyone's name right.
Logan. Oh my God. Maya said it wrong, and now it has thrown me for a loop, and now I can't remember how to say it right.
And I'm getting it confused with, like, Loki and stuff from, like, Marvel.
Oh my God, yeah. Okay, so this episode, first of all, I mentally prepared for a dumping tonight.
I was also mentally prepared.
So, what the hell?
So it's just a simple recoupling. And now everyone's matched up. So that tells me a couple's going home. Or a girl and a boy.
Yeah, a couple's going home. Well, yeah, because they had to vote their most compatible.
Okay.
So a couple's going to go home, which hopefully it's not obvious that it's Scott and Amber, because duh.
Yeah.
Like, can people vote Sammy and Jess? Because they're not compatible. And Sammy is god fucking awful.
He is so awful. He's just playing the game of saying everything everyone wants to hear.
Yeah.
With the if it was up to me, we'd be exclusive. No, Sammy, if it was up to you, you'd be boinking 4 different girls in there.
Facts.
Like, who you trying to play? And just like, that's cute. I'm like, oh my God, Jess. Like, she's so far gone.
Yeah.
She's so far. There is no saving her.
No.
We're gonna watch her do her thing.
Yeah. I'm not even bothering.
So now they're closed off.
That is like the biggest joke I've ever heard in my entire life. Like I even tweeted, like, is anyone believing this with Sammy? Like, please, the user 9877 who believes in Sammy, I would love to talk to you.
No, yeah, just tell me about yourself. Tell me who hurt you?
What makes you tick? Okay, so then Abby and Mitch, from the beginning of the episode, I never thought that she was into Scott. Like,
I didn't either.
No, never. Again, I knew they were kind of playing us. I thought they were going to make Scott go first in the recoupling.
I thought so too. Clark said the same thing. He said, why didn't they make Scott go first? I'm like, I don't know. I guess the producers want Mitch and Abby to be together.
I like them. They work perfectly. They mesh to me. They're giddy. She's not into Scott. Like, even their conversation when he pulled her, like, she was like uncomfortably laughing. She was like nervous, laughing, smiling. It was weird. And then she just comes out of nowhere with that fucking shade, which was, can we talk about, what was that game? I was actually embarrassed for Love Island for this fucking umbrella game.
But they haven't had one good little challenge game, like where they all get dressed up in costumes. Like, those are such fillers now, fillers now and fluff. And they used to be like, we could get some real juicy tidbits from it. And we really can't anymore.
I know. I would love the tweet challenge.
That game, like, who can stay on the surfboard the longest? I'm like, this is what I'm spending my time watching.
No, it's like a chore now.
Like, imagine telling someone, what's Love Island about? Well, tonight we watched who could balance on a surfboard for the longest amount of time while getting beach balls thrown at them.
The umbrella, like, made my body cringe. Like, I can't believe they didn't ask a question. Why wouldn't Whitney ask a question and then they gave the umbrella to who they thought?
Right.
They just, like, voluntarily, like, gave an umbrella. Like, what do you mean?
And then, like, the opening of the umbrella, like, made me, like, I lost it.
I honestly, like, hated every moment of
it was,
that.
Like, really tragic. It was,
first of all, it was supposed to be like juicy. Like, if it's shade, let's get some fucking shade.
Right. And let's get some, like, okay, we got a few, like, why it was shady, like the Abby one, but I don't know.
Yeah, that was the best part.
This whole challenge was a cop-out.
And then you have, like, Uzi, Kady, Ty, and Ella, like, battle.
Yeah, which just is, like, I don't know, it makes me uncomfortable. It's, like, giving jealousy.
Okay, but first of all, like, Ty and Ella started it. Am I wrong?
Yeah, I think so too.
Like, what do you mean? You're the one that threw shade on Kady and Uzi, saying Uzi was for Ella or go home.
And Kady doesn't want to be second best.
Right.
And it looks like she is. That's mean.
So you poked the bear, bruh.
Right. So what do you think they're going to be like? Mitch and Abby? Like, they're going to go back for you. Like, are you joking?
Yeah.
And you like Kady Spark and she's going to come fire flames. That's what I like about Kady.
Yeah,
like, she doesn't take it sitting down.
No, like, she's charged.
Yeah, she said put that much effort into your relationship.
Because, like, they were on the surfboards and they were fucking hammering those balls at him.
Tyreek was literally spiking them like he was in a collegiate volleyball match.
Tyreek low-key wishes he was still with Kady.
100%.
Or wishes Kady entertained him.
Yeah, because, like, why, Tyreek, why are you mad that Uzi's not on your girl anymore? You should be, like, happy.
I should preference by, like, Ty and Ella are good together. I'm just so scared to piss off anybody.
Oh.
But Ty does like Ella. Ty does like Ella. But in his flirt session, does he wish that he fucking wanted Kady? He was never shy about that. And she even said he flirts with me like 5 times a day. He does. He low-key wants Kady. He misses the fucking game. It's in his DNA, dude.
I'm sorry. A boy like that doesn't change overnight.
Exactly.
You just don't. And I get it. He needs to be in a first relationship to be in a first relationship. But that first relationship isn't going to be the mother of his children, the woman he marries and stays loyal to for the rest of his life in his early 20s. And I'm not an idiot. So I'm not going to just be like, well, he's nice to Ella now.
Right.
What happens when he's at the club and 6 girls are flashing their gazungas at him and like, sign him, Ty. Like,
what the hell are gazungas?
Titties.
Oh.
Like, come on. He is not staying loyal outside this house. First of all, they're so toxic and jealous. They're so young. Like, yeah. I can't be like brainwashed because he's been good for like 4 days when she was in Casa Amor. It's not real life. It's not the same. He's being recorded. His every move is being recorded. The public would skin him alive. Yeah. Like, it's just not the same as answering Instagram DMs. You know what I mean?
Who said that he wouldn't have taken him back or something? Like, Uzi was like, you said you would never take Ella back, and here you are. I think that was after Uzi and Kady got the shade. They threw it right back at them.
Which is true, too.
It is.
I mean, I don't know. I just think, yeah, I like Tyreek and Ella together for the show. Do I think they have, like, real staying power? No. Do I think any of these couples do? Like, probably not.
No. Honestly, like, if you were to pick one couple, who would you pick?
Right now? But, like, they barely know each other. But, like, Whitney and Loki have a good thing going.
Yeah, they look... Lokin.
You know, we all... You guys know who we're talking about.
Yeah.
I think they have a good thing going.
Mitch and Abby.
I honestly think their energies match.
Yeah.
Like, weird recognize weird.
Totally. Oh, they also said that...
Who said it?
I'm louding you out, bruh. He also left me on red, so like now I'm reading you to filth.
Ooh, what'd he say?
I can't believe we said Catherine has the same game playing as... Who did we say yesterday when we were like, Catherine recognized?
Oh, was it Sammy?
Yeah, it was Sammy.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah, it was. Not as like blatantly obvious, but she like the girls like played some guys in there. Like, what about that first boy? And then she went back to the
Zach?
Yeah, like she played Zach and went back to the first boy whose name I can't remember, who got voted out super early. Andre. And then she went back to Andre. And then Andre got dumped, and everyone thought she was gonna leave for but see you later, Andre. Next guy. Was it Scott?
No, I think it was Zach.
Then back to Zach. Because she was with Andre at first. Then she said it was friend vibes, and then she went back to Andre.
Right. Maybe it was Zach in between then.
Yeah. And then Scott. I don't know. I'm just saying, she's not like not a game player.
Yeah.
I mean, guys, we're going to have opinions. We're going to be wrong some of the time. And some of the time we're going to be right. And you don't have to agree with everything we say. That's fine. That's fine. And I'm going to not agree with everything you guys say.
See you next.
And that's also okay. I'm just going to sit there being really comfortable in my opinions.
Exactly. We're just going to think you're dumb.
We're just going to be like, what an idiot. I'm just kidding.
But after this game and the recoupling, everybody was like, or not the game, but after the recoupling, it was like very romantic, and it was really icky me out. Like, can Molly and Zach stop slow kissing? It's like so gross.
No, it's Molly and Zach are grossing me out now, like as people together and individually. Like, I have gotten the Zolly ick.
I'm 100% with you. Like, I can't even see Molly on my screen. Like, it's like it repulses me.
And the way she talks about her and Zach to other people is also so ick.
Like, condescending.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I just like I couldn't.
Oh, we're closed off.
Oh, we are. Oh, when did that happen?
Did you guys show us? They never showed us.
So did they close it? So maybe Zach didn't close it off. I mean, just yesterday she was like, everyone thinks we should close it off. Do you know what I mean? And now they're closed off.
She's the type of girl that would walk away from that conversation being like,
we're closed off. This is exactly what I'm saying. Did they actually? I need some closure on this issue. Did Zach actually say he wants it closed off, or did he just sit there in silence and nod a little bit when she said, do you know what I mean? And she took that to mean, I got myself a boyfriend.
Oh my God, you're so right. Because why would they not show us unless that was the combo?
I mean, they showed like everyone else closing it off.
Yeah.
I would love to hear Zach. I would love a producer in the hut to be like, did you close it off with Molly? And I would love to hear his answer. Yes or no question.
Yeah. Back to this stupid ass game. It was just so dumb. Like, a lot of people gave... I honestly, I hated that umbrella game so much. I wanted to take the umbrella and, like, walk over to the producers filming and be like, just smack
I'm gonna
them
give
all.
you some shade.
Be like, what?
No, it's so bad. Like, we're not this low. Like, we need to raise the bar a little bit.
I know, and like the people are like, oh yeah, a bombshell. So they're talking about like bombshells coming in. It's just like we need a whole
they should have
rewire
been
of the
brought
show.
in now. Like, but bringing a bombshell in after, like, on Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday of this week is just like, it's not it. They needed to bring a bombshell in on Sunday.
They should have, yeah, when we had 4 single islanders.
Right. Like, what are we doing now? Everyone's grabbing onto their life vest and they're not letting go. Like, they're too close to the end.
Yeah, if Scott goes for a bombshell, then his whole...
It's too risky because...
he's a player.
Mm-hmm.
Unless, like, the perfect woman comes in for him and they fall in love and...
Yeah, but she has to be all for him, too. Which the bombshells usually are, just because, like, that's their safest bet, too.
Yeah.
But it's just like, it's not it. The game is, I mean, I didn't really get any information out of the game. Like, Ella and Tyreek, the back and forth. Mitch, Abby,
you basically
Scott.
got the fact that something is brewing between Kady and Ella and Ty and Uzi. But I kind of feel like it's just Kady and Ella.
I do think it's just
because Ella was
Kady
talking
and
a lot of smack. And it's like, you talked a lot of smack, but yeah, you started the fire. So I'm confused. Like, I hate people who like dish it but can't take it. Like, you did it.
And then act like I can't trust her now. Well, can she trust you?
But they're just 2 girls that would never be friends.
Never, ever. I also think Ella has like a thing up about Kady because when her and Tyreek were on bad terms, Tyreek turned to Kady to flirt with the most. And now that she's not with Uzi and Kady are hitting it off. They're kissing. They're cute. I love that.
I know. Very cute.
I ship them heavily. So I don't know. There could be like a little bit of like competition there. Obviously, they were kind of fighting for the same guys.
Yeah, like you can't just like stop your feelings for Uzi or like the fact that like it's like you know him too, so that even though you're in a relationship, that still like kind of stings. So maybe that's where it's coming from.
Somewhere in the back of Ella's mind, buried deep, deep down behind her undeveloped frontal lobe, she's thinking that Uzi might be the one who got away. You always think about that nice guy that you didn't give the time of day because you were dating the asshole. You know what I mean? That's who Uzi's gonna be to Ella.
Yes.
And now he's with Kady, a girl who your guy also flirts with.
Yes. So, Kady's just like the most beautiful one in there. It's like they can't even stop saying that.
Right.
Like Uzi can't stop saying how beautiful Kady is. And she's beautiful on screen. I couldn't even imagine in person.
Yeah. And if they're all saying that, surrounded by beautiful people.
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, she is drop dead.
Like, Uzi,
gorgeous.
What are you talking about?
Right. Uzi, look in a mirror.
Literally. To me, Kady and Uzi are giving me like business professionals. Like they're building the empire. Like they're more doing this both on, they have this underlying understanding.
Right. An unspoken agreement.
An unspoken agreement that we're not going to be anything afterward.
Okay.
But we look good together.
Okay.
Our Instagram posts, which they had mentioned.
They did?
Yes. He goes, could you imagine? He's like, we'd be good together. It was something like we look good together or we would make a good team. Like it was something, but physically on the outside, like influencer wise, dressing wise, the selfies they would take.
Right.
Like, it was very
brand
physical.
Partnerships.
Literally.
Yeah.
It was giving me business.
I can respect the hustle.
No, and I'm too sketched out with this secret boyfriend of Kady.
Okay, yeah, I was like reading a little bit about
I'm like
that.
watching her. I'm like, is her boyfriend watching her?
But to me, like your relationship can't be that stable if you have a secret boyfriend and like he lets you go on a dating show. Not lets you go on. That was horrible. But like is cool with you going on it and you're cool with going on it. Like I know it's like about your career, but like there's a line, you know?
Where's the line with the dollar bills, though?
I mean, I think I could handle it for 6 figures.
She's like, boy, we can go cry in my G-Wagon after.
Literally.
Like, let me go do this.
No, I'll wipe your tears with my $100 bills.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm going to go do this. It's for the family.
It's for the family.
I'm going to make out with some really hot guys.
Right. At the end of the day, they are just making out. It's not like Love Island season 2 when they were spangalanging.
Yeah, I can't.
And she was one of them.
I'm really dreading watching season 2 with all the banging. Dude.
It's so good. It's just like you're there. You're literally like, oh my God, they're showing that.
That's the big P.
And they just like, they would never show that on US TV. Like anything close to that. Like I used to watch Big Brother where they would show like some weird stuff because it was like filmed 24/7. This was something I've never seen before.
It makes me uncomfortable.
Oh my God. No, it was like, it's like kind of funny.
I am loving Whitney and Loki though.
I like them together. Yeah,
they're very cute. Like I think they cuddle. She's very touchy
affectionate with him. Right.
Right.
It just takes a guy you're attracted to, I guess.
So true.
Have you seen they have the like you swipe through, you see Meddy's Instagram post and then you see pictures of him from Love Island? And it's 2 different people.
No.
It's so funny. I should have sent it to you.
You should have. What the hell?
Okay, I'm going to try to find it. It was so funny.
You know I love a good
It was like what I ordered online versus how it looks on me kind of.
Oh, that's hysterical. Yeah. So it ended the episode with them in turmoil.
Right. No one knows where to look.
And then we have to vote most compatible. Who'd you vote most compatible?
Right now, I would vote most compatible.
If I was going not on favoritism,
okay,
and I was voting strictly for compatible, I would do Mitch and Abby.
Okay, like yeah, me too. But I think I would also vote like Tyreek and Ella because they're the most compatible in their the villa. So I would go like those would be my top choices. Least compatible, Sammy and Jess. Like I would throw them under the bus. I would vote Scott and Amber above.
I know.
Sammy and Jess.
I know, me too. And I really want that to happen because I want Sammy to be the reason why he doesn't make it to the final. It wasn't because of Jess. And I kind of want this to be a hard lesson for Jess to pick the right guys. You made the wrong choices, sweetie. And sometimes we have to deal with our consequences.
We sure do.
And you don't deserve the 50K.
And like, honestly, at this point, I think Sammy would be like, I mean, I'll just take the 50K.
Oh my God, can you imagine if like they split the heart and like he would literally write that?
I genuinely think he would at this point. He'd be like, no, Jess, I'll like take you to a dinner or something. And I'll pay the tip.
I'm joking.
Yeah. It's just chat.
He's like holding the 50K. He's like, it's just a joke.
I just did it for chat. I did it for the story.
Okay, well, I'm surprised we ruffled up some things to talk about in this episode.
Well, it always helps to talk about the trolls. That really gets us on a long.
We killed about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Which we're still here. We're still down for you to roast us, but
no,
just be open to getting called out on the podcast.
Right. No. Like I love a dialogue on the comment section. But like we will also then discuss it on the pod.
Exactly. Okay. So we're out of time. Thank you guys all for listening to Fire Pit Chat, your daily dose of all things Love Island. I'm your host, Demi, and this is Jasmine. We appreciate you listening. If you're watching on YouTube, feel free to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. We're also available as a podcast wherever you get your podcasts. Be sure to leave us a 5-star review and share with your fellow island lover. And we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.